What's the rudest thing someone has said when you were doing them a favor? When my brother's marriage fell apart, I told him he could crash with me for a while. No timeline, no rent talk, no pressure. He looked like a ghost when he showed up at my door. Hollow eyes, duffel bag in one hand, car keys in the other. He didn't have a place lined up, and I wasn't about to watch him sleep in his car after everything. So I told him to take the bed. I moved to the couch, stocked the fridge with the stuff he liked, paid for everything, groceries, takeout, even topped off his gas a few times without saying anything. I figured it was temporary. A month, maybe two. At first, I was just happy to see him eat and sleep again. But after a couple weeks, the cracks started showing. He'd sleep until noon, leave his dishes in the sink, pile up laundry like he forgot how a washer worked. He blasted music at night, invited friends over without asking, and never once said thank you, not even once. I let it go, told myself he was adjusting, healing, grieving. But then, about a month in, I got home from a long shift and saw the sink full of plates and empty takeout containers. The trash was overflowing. The living room looked like a frat house. And there he was, barefoot, playing video games, half-eaten burger on my coffee table. I didn't yell, I didn't lecture. I just said, "Hey, can you please help with the dishes at least?" I'm not asking for much. He didn't even look up from the screen, just shrugged and said, "You act like you're the hero just because I needed help for once." I stood there, silent, for a few seconds, like I needed to replay the sentence in my head to make sure I'd heard it right. I gave you my bed. I gave you my food. I gave you space to fall apart without judgment. And this was how you framed it? I didn't blow up. I just walked to my room, his room, and started packing his things. He followed me in, asking what I was doing. I told him he had 1 week to find somewhere else to go. He said, "Seriously? You're kicking me out during the hardest time of my life?" I looked him dead in the eyes and said, "No, I'm reminding you that help is not the same thing as servitude." He was gone by Friday. He crashed on a friend's couch, then moved in with our cousin for a bit. Since then, I've heard bits and pieces, how he tells people I turned my back on him, how I made him feel small, how I couldn't handle having family around. Not once has he told them what actually happened, not how I fed him, gave him comfort, gave him a soft place to land, not how all I asked for in return was some basic respect. It still stings sometimes, because he's my brother, and part of me wanted him to come back stronger. Part of me still wants him to understand, but I've learned something about people who can't say thank you. They rewrite the story to make you the villain, so they never have to admit you were the one who saved them.